Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Kim Kardashian inspired makeup look. This is the makeup she wore at the Cannes Film Festival, and as soon as I saw it I just knew I had to recreate it, and you guys really wanted to see this as well. So if you do want to see how I created this whole makeup look, then just keep on watching. So to begin, I'm going to be priming my eyes with some concealer. This is the Rimmel Wake Me Up concealer, and I'm just applying this all over my lid and just making sure it's thoroughly blended in. And I'm also setting that into place to make sure it doesn't move and it doesn't crease. My first eyeshadow I'm going to be using is Makeup Geek Peach Smoothie, and I'm just going to be using this to first of all just add a little bit of colour into the crease to make sure everything else blends really easily. So I'm just building up this colour quite a bit, and I'm using quite a fluffy blending brush to really blend this out. I really want to make sure this is nice and distributed evenly along the crease. And then I am taking Makeup Geek Frappe eyeshadow, and I'm going to be taking this into the crease as well to kind of deepen it a little bit and also to start adding some warmth. Kim's crease looked like it was quite warm and everything looked really nice and matte as well. I'm just popping that in the crease with the same brush and just making sure to keep building up this colour and making sure it's blended at the same time. So I'm just adding it little by little and just making sure to blend it very thoroughly. The colour we're going to be using for the lid shade is Latte from Makeup Geek. Like I said, Kim's eye look looked really nice and matte, so I wanted to pat this all over the lid. It makes the look very minimalistic, and I really like this because all of the attention is on the bottom lash line. To add a little bit of definition and a little bit of smokiness to the crease, I'm taking Makeup Geek Cocoa Bear, and I'm just popping that into the outer part of my crease, and I'm just creating almost a little bit of a V on the outer part of the eye just to add a little bit of length to really lift our eyes upwards. When you look at Kim's eyes, it literally looks like they are cat's eyes, so I really wanted to replicate that and add a little bit of definition onto that outer part to really change the shape of my eyes. To lift the eyes even more, I'm going to be wiping away the sides of my eyeshadow to create quite an angular line towards the tail of my eyebrow, and this is really going to turn our eyes upwards. For my skin, I'm going to be priming with two primers. I'm first of all just taking the Makeup Forever Step 1 Nourishing Primer, and also to smooth some areas of my face as well, I'm taking the Too Faced Primed and Poreless Primer, and just to smooth everything over. And I really want to cover up this redness because I have quite a bit of acne scarring. My spots have definitely cleared up, but I have a lot of redness on my skin. I'm taking this green tone concealer from Soap & Glory, and I accidentally put it as a little lightning bolt on my head by accident, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm Harry Potter. Literally, I'm Harry Potter. The green tone is really going to help to cancel out that redness, and that way the redness won't show through my foundation and concealer. For my foundation, I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. This is definitely one of my favourite foundations. When I first tried it, I actually didn't like it, but now that I've got to use it a lot more, I'm in love with it. I'm just blending this out with a beauty blender and just applying this all over the skin for a nice flawless coverage, because Kim's face is always flawless. For my concealer, I'm taking the Amazing Cosmetics Amazing Concealer and just first of all applying that on my under eyes, and then I'm going to be taking another two concealers because Kim's under eyes always look so bright, so I really wanted to replicate that. I'm just first of all taking the Wake Me Up concealer from Rimmel, again, the same one I used to prime my eyes, and just applying that onto the under eye area, and then I am going to be taking Light Boost from MAC. This is like a highlighting concealer, and I'm just applying this onto all the areas I would like to highlight and bring forward. So primarily on my under eyes, but then I am going to be applying on my forehead and also my chin as well. And I'm just blending that out with my beauty blender to make sure it looks nice and flawless. Next, I'm just going to be baking my under eyes using the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, and this is really going to help to brighten this area and to really make sure it doesn't crease. So I'm first of all just applying the powder on and just allowing it to sit, and I'm using my Soap & Glory Instant Retouch Powder for the rest of my skin because I don't want to bake the whole of my face, just my under eyes. So I applied that on the other areas of my face. And then also, while my under eyes are baking, I'm going to fill in my eyebrows, but I will leave a tutorial down below on where you can see that. So now that my eyebrows are done, I can dust away that powder that was used to bake my under eyes, and I'm just making sure to dust it away very thoroughly. Now I'm going to carry on doing my eyes, and this bit is definitely important. I'm applying a kohl pencil onto my bottom lash line and also my top lash line. I hate showing this in videos because I just think it looks horrible. And then I'm also taking that kohl pencil and applying it to my bottom lash line, and we are going to be smudging this out so much that it doesn't feel right. When I was doing this, I was like, this just feels too much, it doesn't feel normal. I am taking Makeup Geek Corrupt eyeshadow and we are going to start smudging this. I'm just going to be extending this and kind of creating a bottom wing almost, just following the kind of shape that we created with the eyeshadow. And again, I'm just smudging this outwards, kind of going in the direction of the tail of my eyebrow to really lift the eyes upwards. And as you can see, I'm just continuously smudging it. We really don't want to see any harsh lines whatsoever. And then I just took a little bit of that kohl pencil and applied it on the top lash line also, and just made sure to smudge that so again there are no harsh lines. Next, I'm just going to be applying a light pair of lashes because Kim didn't look like she was wearing much at all, probably just mascara, but her lashes are quite long. So I took the Red Cherry Demi Wispies and just applied them with some mascara, and I did coat them quite a bit with mascara. Usually I don't put a lot of mascara onto false lashes, but this time I did, and I did apply quite a bit. And I also want to make sure that I'm coating this a lot on the top and also coating it a lot on the bottom as well, because it did look like Kim had a lot of mascara going on, especially on the bottom. So now that my eyes are done, I'm going to be taking the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette and I'm going to be contouring using this bronzy shade. I wanted to go for quite a warm contour today, and I just decided to apply this into the contours of my cheeks, down the sides of my forehead, and also onto my jawline as well, just to really give myself a bronzy but sculpted face. And for my highlight, I am taking the Anastasia Glow Kit, and these two shades are so gorgeous. I just mix them both together and it just creates a really nice, gorgeous champagne glow. I'm also just baking underneath my contour using the same Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and this just creates a lot of brightness underneath the contour. It really makes everything pop a lot more and it really structures your cheekbones. And of course we know that Kim is one of the queens of contouring, and I definitely feel like her makeup artists always do this on her. It really cleans up the contour and yeah, it just makes such a difference. Next, I'm going to be contouring my nose, and I do have a tutorial on how to do that, so I will leave the link just here. And finally, my clothes have changed. I wanted it to be more Kim-like, and I just decided to apply a lip liner all over the lips. This is the NYX retractable lip liner in the shade Natural, and this is a really nice natural shade. It's exactly what it says. And then I'm going around the outer edges with Stone by MAC. This is one of my favorite lip colors to use on the outer edges, just to really make my lips look a lot fuller. And then on the actual lips, I'm taking a liquid lipstick today. It didn't really look like Kim was wearing a super matte lip, but I decided I really wanted to go for something like that. And it's the LA Splash liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Innocent Vixen, and it's literally one of the most perfect nude shades ever, and I love it. And I'm just applying that all over the lips. And then finally, of course, I need to dust away that baking underneath my contour, so I'm just dusting that away and making sure it's as dusted as possible. And yeah, that completes today's look. I really hope you enjoyed this Kim Kardashian inspired makeup look. I am obsessed with this look and I'm so happy I got the chance to recreate it because it's just beautiful and I love this look, and as soon as I saw it I was just like, okay, I need to recreate this. If you guys did enjoy this makeup look, then don't forget to like it, share it with your friends, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also, so you don't miss a thing, follow my social media and my vlog channel as well. I love you guys so much. I can't wait to see you all in my next video, and I will talk to you later. Love you guys. Bye!